Hello, beautifuls. I want to talk today about the aspects of you, the aspects of us. And this is something that most of us don't really consider. It comes into our awareness, or the periphery of our awareness, when we are trying to make a decision, right? Oftentimes we will say something like, well, part of me wants to do this and part of me wants to do that. We have two aspects of our being that are in conflict with each other. They are not speaking or in unison. And we have many of these aspects. We are, by all intents and purposes, very fragmented individuals. And when we look at these aspects, we have one aspect of us that is habitual. We have another aspect that is natural. And we very rarely tune in to the aspect that is natural. You may be like saying, that doesn't make sense. If it's natural, why is that not the primary way we connect? That's because of conditioning. We have been raised in a society, no matter what place on earth you are watching me from, because I know I have viewers from all over the world. But we have been conditioned, sometimes overtly, but mostly subtly, through our religion, through our family structures, schooling, government, on and on and on. We've been conditioned that we need to act, think, feel a certain way in order to be successful, in order to be accepted, in order to be happy. And from that place is where our habitual aspect is derived. That comes from the mind. It's based on our thoughts, our beliefs, and past experiences. And those aspects of us are very limited, right? They only relate to those things I mentioned. Whereas the natural aspect of us, it's wild and untamed, and it's connected directly to the universe. And in this place is unlimited potential and possibilities. So one of the ways that we can ascertain which aspect we are tapping or tuning into is simply asking the question, does this limit me? Or does this open up new possibilities for me? Because the natural way is always going to open up more opportunities for us. The natural way is also going to push us out of our comfort zone. And in that place, there's a little bit of uncertainty. And for most people, uncertainty equals fear. And so they stay with the habit. That's where the saying comes from, it's the devil you know rather than the devil you don't. Right? And in these places, our lives look very, very different, depending what aspect we are living from. I'll give you an example. This morning I am here. I had to sit and watch the sunrise over the mountain. Watching the tall sage bushes and the pampas grass, the ponderosa trees. And there's this beautiful tenderness, this calm, this pervading magic, empowerment that's just waiting to awaken within when I connect in this area. That fuels me, that fills me, and it can be anchored into that space at any time of the day. Then there is the aspect, and we get great joy from that, Everybody gets joy from connecting with different aspects of nature, right? That tenderness of the universe. And then there's the aspect of us that gets enjoyment or satisfaction from being praised by their boss, maybe their family, maybe the community they volunteer in. And they get that sense of pride, of satisfaction. Yet that is short-lived. And that is self-gratification. And that type of pleasure, that aspect of us needs to continually seek that, because it's a one-shot deal. Whereas the fulfillment that we get when we watch the sunrise, when we feel the breeze on our skin, when we're actually present in our body in any moment, that's the natural aspect. And that fuels us continually. It's not a one-shot deal. And the more that we step into that place, the more that we can bring our mind into an alignment and out of the conditioning. I know that this might be a new perspective, and if you followed me to the end, I do appreciate it. This is how we change our experiences, by entertaining new thoughts and new ways of being. And sometimes all it takes is the thought of something different to shift our experience. Again, I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed this video, a like, a subscribe, a share would be greatly appreciated. It supports what I do. And in case you haven't caught it, I love what I do. I love being here with each and every one of you. So until we speak again, please be well.